Here is a practice video for the second violin part of Deep Sea Fandango. A fandango is a dance, and we are moderate but suspenseful at quarter note equals 120. So if you don't have a metronome, just pull out your internet browser, and I want you to type in metronome with a space after it, M-E-T-R-O-N-O-M-E, and this will bring up, if you have Google, the Google metronome. Now I'm just going to slide mine over until it says 120, and then this is the speed that you will want to practice eventually at. Now, you know, you can start slower, but here's 120. Here's what it sounds like. Now, if you don't have a metronome, 120 is twice 60, and 60 is a clock beating. So you can hear a clock as tick, tock, tick, tock. So this is going to be a faster piece. It starts in the fifth measure. 1, 2, ready, 1. So we're starting soft, and then under those notes we see a crescendo, a getting louder, and we're going to play 1 and low 2. It reminds me of Jaws. Now then measure 7, measure 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, and get softer in this measure. Measure 11. Now low 1. Back to A. Here's measure 15. Now high 2. Notice how that A, the D is short and accented. Now, on measure 19, we have low 2, and it's pianissimo. So you want to move your bow to the sounding point that's over the fingerboard. Low 2 on A, low 1, and we're crescendoing that measure. We're getting louder. Now, forte piano is you're going to slide your bow all the way to the tip and really fast. And then tremolo is just shaking your bow back and forth as fast as you can. And then we're going to go back to the frog. And now we're going to go low 1 to B flat to E. Now in first position it sounds like this. But we're going to slide our 2 up. So we're going to play 1, then put your 2 down and slide. Okay, now here's measure 19. 1, 2, ready, go. So on measure 26, the same thing happened on the A string. Low 1. We're going to slide our 1 up. And I think that top note, I'm having a hard time seeing it, is an F. So you're going to slide up to where your thumb is where your 3 usually goes. And then here's open A. Now this is easy. And so now let's look at the end of measure 34. We have a rest, and then we see 2 slashes. The 2 slashes are a caesura. A caesura is a seizure or a stop. And when we call these in North America a railroad track, when you see these railroad tracks, you stop. Then after the caesura, we see a double bar line. A double bar line means we're going to have a new part of the piece. And then look what's next, an F sharp. So our next part is a quarter note equals 112. So now I'm going to open my metronome and change it to 112 and hear how that sounds. Okay, so this is a little slower than 120. Now we're having high 2 on D because of the F sharp. 3 high 2 3 2 1 D 1 D 3 2 3 2 1 D 1 D 1 1 3 3 3 1, and then we're going to do the same thing on the next line. Let's go to measure I think it's, I'm having a hard time reading these numbers. This is the third line on page 2. Ready, play. Quarter, 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 quarter. Ritardando, slowing down. So at the beginning of the fourth line, do you see the RIT? RIT is Italian abbreviation for ritardando, which means gradually slowing down. Now, we're back at our A tempo in measure, the third measure there. And so we're back to quarter note equals 120. So it's a little faster. 59. Low 1. Now notice these 4 notes have, in measure 58 and 59, I believe, that note, I think it's later, 55, 66, 67, and 68. These have accents, little sideways V's on them, and this means we're going to push our bow down and pull it faster. DIM means diminuendo or slowing down. I'm sorry, not slowing down. Diminuendo is getting softer. And then our very ending is soft piano. 1, 2, 3, 4. Set your bow before you play this A, which is short and has an accent, also forte. Happy practicing.